All right, we've got Izuna Otoshi and Demon. I think button checks are all done.
Yeah,
we've got Demon playing Ayane, Izuna Otoshi playing Mila.
Yes, the character that I was told to use, but unfortunately did not have time to pick her up in time for the tournament.
Izuna goes right in. He could have had a guaranteed ground there because Demon did not tech. Goes into the Corsica back throw and leading into the mount stance. Looks like he's going to get all 3 punches. He does. So you're going to follow up with backs away. I don't really like that. Mila has several options to deal with wake-up kicks, so I would like to see a little more pressure there.
Well, something interesting I want to point out about this tournament is that this isn't the only time we're going to see Ayane.
Oh, no, it's not. No,
there actually is something new about Ayane that has recently been discovered in time for this tournament so that people have some tactics to give them a leg up. And unfortunately, I'm not really looking forward to that.
No,
including
that's
Perfect Legends using her, Ninja CW is using Ayane.
Dave
Chappelle is using Ayane. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all.
Ayane is currently on par with the Virtua Fighter character. She had some really difficult stuff to deal with. I'd almost go as far as say it's broken. We really need to see it in practice here, so I'll have another opinion maybe at the end of this tournament.
Yep.
Hopefully the finals is not Ayane versus Ayane.
We will wait and see, but let's see if we can get that move done here by Ayane. I'm sure we'll see it shortly so we can explain to you guys what it is that she is doing.
Yep, as of right now, we've got Mila versus Ayane. Nice mid-kick counter there. Let's see what he follows up with. He's got frame advantage there, but doesn't follow up with too much. Goes for that high kick launcher, gets countered. Now, as Mila, I'd like to see a little bit more of her sidestep tackle. We haven't seen a whole lot of it here. Ayane does track pretty well. Now, after that down back punch that you saw, Mila's actually had enough frame advantage to get not quite a guaranteed, but that forward throw there or course of the back throw.
Well, I'm noticing from Mila is that she just puts on a lot of aggression, and if she happens to get in, it's successful, but if not, she doesn't really block well, and if she does block, she starts to counter, and that's not really going to help in this situation. Well,
I mean, it's one of those things where, obviously you're fighting against somebody who's very evasive in Ayane, and Demon knows Ayane very well, so Izuna Otoshi's going to have an uphill battle playing with a brand new character, not a lot of experience with her. But taking away tons of damage there with those double wall hits. Not quite proper punishment on that Corsica forward kick, but he's winning right now. That is a safe move, -4. Finishes off with that throw to the ground. And now Mila is a new character. She specializes in MMA. She has the shortest move list of the entire cast, but she has everything she needs to definitely stay competitive. Now, Kat, have you seen much Mystic? I mean, have you seen much Mila? I know we haven't had her at any of the IPL events or anything, but is this your first time seeing Mila, or are you like some of the other people on stream?
No, I'm not surprised to see Mila because she's one of the new grappler characters, which seem to be a highlight of DoA5 at this point, including Bateman and Bass, which are 2 very strong, and Hayabusa is now considered a grappler character. So Mila is one of those very offensive grappler characters with the nice sidestep grab, like you were explaining earlier, and I think that is a very good offensive kind of style that these characters are now utilizing.
And it looks like I'm going to be playing on stream next. I'm not sure who I'm playing, but I will be up next, so you guys will get to see me there. Do we want to toss Lapido on here while I'm playing? Do you want to commentate with him, or?
Who, me? Who?
Yeah.
What? You're talking to me?
Yeah, because I'm going to be playing next.
Yeah, I can commentate with myself. I'll commentate with the stream.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were that close with the stream.
I think so. I don't know. Any Panda fans?
I think there's fans of boobs. We're seeing a lot of boobs here.
Yeah. I'm a fan of those myself, but not in a professional setting, I guess.
So here we are in the Temple of the Dragon stage. It looks like Izuna Otoshi has switched up to Hayabusa, no longer using Mila. That Mila didn't quite work out for him, so he switched to the Ninja, the Super Ninja.
Ninja Grappler, as we were talking about.
Ninja Grappler.
Yeah.
He's got some really good stuff in this game. That Nimbo stance has a lot of different options. He's going to town now, being pretty offensive here. Now, you can break through the floor here, and I don't know if you knew this, but if he does the Izuna drops into the ceiling, he gets, 40, 50 some frames to do whatever he wants.
Right. He's definitely known for his Izuna drop, and the properties change when you're inside a roomed or an enclosed space.
Exactly, and now this is also one of the stages where the floor can break too, just like right there. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this does lead into the Sakura stage. Is that correct?
Yeah, when you go outside the stairs and lead down that way, you will get into the Sakura stage with the blossoms.
There is
apple blossom trees.
Yes, cherry blossom trees. But there is a critical burst by Demon. He seems to have a pretty good grasp. He misses that attempt there. Basically, anytime that you hit like one of those little pots or one of those little items there, you basically have about 20 to 30 frames to attack the opponent without them being able to counter. So, now how many times have you played on this Temple of the Dragon stage?
Only a few times, actually. This isn't really... I play a lot on the tank stage.
Now, you have some experience with Ayane. Can you tell us kind of what Demon should be looking for here? I mean, he's doing pretty well as it is, but can you give us some insight?
He did an amazing job there, continuing the critical burst into a 13-hit combo. I mean, I really don't see him doing too poorly with Ayane, but the thing is that Ayane right now, as we discussed earlier, is one of the strongest characters along with Jan Lee, and will be one of the most highlighted characters here, I think, at this event.
And you know, it looks like Demon's got this in the bag here. We are on the bottom floor, but it doesn't matter because that match has come to an end. Now we are doing 3 out of 5 here, which is a welcome change. It kind of gives players a little bit more time to experiment, as we saw Izuna Otoshi using Mila there. If it had been first to 2, he might not have used Mila. So.
I always think character changes are kind of a way of giving your opponent of like, I'm a little insecure about my main character, I'm going to switch to my secondary. So a lot of the time when I know that that's their main and they've switched to a secondary, it makes me more confident that they're not playing as well as they should.
Well, now, I'm going to be switching my character if I lose, so you're saying I'm not confident?
Well, no, that's just because the game just came out. So a lot of people are switching over to not their main characters just because of, like, I would possibly use Ayane right now or Jan Lee just because they're so powerful.
And this is interesting. He changed back to Mila. I think that goes back to exactly what you were saying about him not showing confidence.
Right. And the thing is, too, if he used Mila in the last game, he would have had more experience with Mila. He could have had the possibilities of winning with Mila. And now he has to ask himself, well, if I didn't switch to Ryu, I'd be up 1. And it'd be 1-1 right now, and he'd feel more comfortable.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that he switched back. I mean, I can definitely understand him changing to Hayabusa, from Mila, because Mila's brand new. But to switch back to Mila, I'm kind of, that's an interesting choice.
And we do have the people pointing out that the music is off in the game, and also the settings are kind of low for volume, so I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll definitely go. I mean, it sounds good to me. We'll let our streamer know. So if you guys want music on and the volume up. Getting back to the match, there was Mila's kick punch. So going into that. Now Mila's mid-kick counter there does that up against the wall. This is big damage if he hits all 3. He does. That was about a quarter life. Gets that low counter. Now, that was not guaranteed. He could have actually teched out of that.
Now, the problem Ayane is having is that she keeps doing wake-up kicks. Now, that's a little too risky for her when she's at such low health. She really just needs to start waking up, blocking, and figuring out when to punish Mila or to come in with her offensive attacks. Exactly.
And a lot of people like using wake-up kicks. Me personally, if I'm standing next to you when you're on the ground, it means I have a plan. It means I'm waiting for that wake-up kick. So you take a risk and you using wake-up against me.
Very good spacing by Ayane, which is something that I've noticed some of the best Ayane players use. Is she's one of the best spacing characters because how fast she can spin now in and out of battle.
Yeah, she is very solid in this game. As I said, I would probably put her on Virtua Fighter tier with her current abilities. Demon with a solid high counter there. Let's see if he can close it out. That was not safe, I don't believe. No punishment there. No guaranteed ground throw.
Mila has a lot of damage she does, too. That was only like a few hits, and look at the damage she gets just on that one punch there.
Oh, misses that side, gets in. That's going to do it. And, I believe Izuna Otoshi is telling me why he just switched to Mila. He's like, you know what? I just won. Say something else.
Yeah, he should have stuck to her last game, in my opinion. But, he's definitely coming back now, and that's all that matters.
Well, did you think maybe he was trying to throw off Demon by changing to Hayabusa, maybe give him something else and then go back to what he knows
Well,
better?
saying that his name is Izuna Otoshi, which is Hayabusa's main Izuna drop, I would imagine that Hayabusa is his main character, and Mila's probably somebody he picked up just because she's really good in DoA5. So I'd imagine he probably tried Hayabusa like, I think I'm going to do better. Didn't work out, so he's like, I think I won better overall with Mila. I'm going to go back to Mila.
Okay, I can definitely agree with that. Wow, just, Demon countering left and right. I would have liked to see a throw after that down back punch, but now that is part of the string we were talking about, that back turn punch string. It's a very good string. The 3rd and 4th hits jail, so you essentially have to step very early if you want to evade that string. Demon on heavy offense right here. Goes to that back turn throw. Now, that is not a catch throw. In DoA4, that was a catch throw. It no longer is. Still very effective, though.
So, essentially, you can punch the throw out of the air, or you can sidestep it?
Exactly. Well, almost all throws in this game track, so you can't sidestep it, but you can interrupt it.
Right.
So, now most air throws do not track, or at least Lisa has that problem. So, I'm pretty sure hers does track.
I see.
And we see Izuna just going in heavy offense here. Not a whole lot of punishment. Demon doesn't seem to really know how to fight against Mila, which is not surprising since she's a brand new character. But it looks like Demon's going to pull that off with a 3-1 victory. And I'm going to leave you because I believe I've got...